Pour yourself a cup of coffee or tea. Grab your notebook. Grab any other items you may need for journaling. Binder clips, pens, markers, washi tapes, any item you may have lying around that you can use as ephemera. Pick a playlist. I'll be chatting along the whole video, so feel free to mute me if you prefer to journal along to something nicer. I really do not mind. So sit back, get cozy, and journal with me. Prior to going back to my Midori earlier this year, I haven't actually touched it in almost a year. My last entry was actually from March last year. And lately I've been trying to do it more consistently, but nothing too major. I try to do an entry a week at least. So far it's been going well. Oh, I almost forgot. I have this kind of like a sticker album where I put all my glue stickers and some post stamps, so we're gonna be using that. I'm just gonna put this aside for now. As I was saying, I've been trying to do my journaling more consistently recently, and for this week I have this page from a Toronto Life magazine that I really like. I've already ripped it off the magazine. I really like the color combinations, kind of beige and black. So we're going to be using that. I also have another page from a different magazine. It's a fashion magazine. I forgot which one. And I really like the title head. So we're going to be using that one as well. I want this page from Toronto Life to cover a majority of the spread. I am struggling recently with trying to fill the page. I know obviously I don't have to, but the empty spaces are giving me anxiety. So I'm going to try and use a big chunk of this page so that I only have a smaller space from the notebook to fill with. I really like the ripped effect lately, so we're ripping that side. This notepad that I have here is actually for Muji. I've been using this since last year. I like planning my page, and I like adding a more controlled area where I can write. Like for example, this page here, I don't have to write in the whole page, but I have this small box, kind of like a text box, where I can place my journal entries. On this part of the spread, I'm thinking of using a portion of the page that I got from the fashion magazine. I thought about using a book, but I don't really have any books that are worth ripping. But we do have a lot of magazines lying around, and I was happy to have found an article called Forever Young, titled Forever Young, which is kind of an appropriate title because this week that I'm doing is actually my birthday week. So yeah, I feel forever young. Anyway, it's from actually a really good article about why young adult novels should be in every grown woman's reading list. So like I mentioned earlier, I took a break from journaling and didn't journal a lot last year and didn't start again until earlier this year. I focused a lot of my time last year trying to be more organized and getting more things done, being more organized with my schedule and my project deadlines. But now I can really see how important it is to journal and to document things. through art journaling. It's been a struggle recently because I'm not used to it as much anymore. Speaking of struggle, I bought these glue sticks from the dollar store, and they're not doing a very good job. And I think that it sticks. It's just that it dries so easily. So by the time that I need to stick it to the page, glue it to the page, it's no longer sticky. But I'm very stubborn, so I really don't want to replace it because I bought it and I don't want to waste my money. So yeah, I'm still using it and it works eventually. What really got me back to journaling was earlier this year. I wanted to see the things that Kevin and I have done over the past years for his birthday. His birthday is January 31st. And so I went through a couple of my journals to read what we've done over the years. And it's really nice to have something to look back at, look back at. Anyway, it's really nice. It's funny. There were a lot of things that I wouldn't even remember if I had not put it down, if I had not written it down. So I thought, it's really important that I have something that will help me remember things. Now these are the Dolce Vita stickers. I love these stickers. I got them all the way from Taiwan. They're made by this artist named Bofa Huang. I'll try to link it down below. These are my favorite stickers. I try not to use them often if I don't have to, because they're quite pricey. So yeah, we're gonna use one today. I know that these are just illustrations, but I really find the Dolce Vita girls really cool. I remember that I used to always say I want to be half as cool as they are. They always have really nice outfits on, and they always have these bright colored hair. The one that we're using now actually has pastel green hair. She's really cute. Okay, I think that works there. I actually am really liking this page so far, but I think it kind of looks more like an editorial page than a journal page, so maybe I need to add more stuff. I have a big stamp collection. I have a few friends who've sent me some that they bought in flea markets, I guess, in Europe, but my favorites are these ones that I got from an Etsy seller. They're Canadian stamps, they're unused, and kind of like my Dolce Vita stickers, I really do not like using them, and I see them more as a collection than as an ephemera. But we're also using one today. I also have these stickers that I got over a year ago, I think, from AliExpress. I'm gonna try and see if I can share the link for you guys. It's a really cute set of stickers. It gives the effect that you drew the flowers. So it really adds a more natural effect to your spread, I find. I wanted to see if I could incorporate more of these floral stickers to the page, to the spread. I really like it when my spread is cohesive and there are kind of design factors that are consistent throughout the spread. I don't know if that if that's making sense. However, they are translucent, so there's a problem with it kind of matching with the background. So I struggled a little bit with where to place some things, but I think I'm pretty happy with where things are right now. This little craft text box on the right side of the spread is my dedicated area for my 30th birthday weekend notes. Now, because I do my journaling at the end of the week, sometimes I need a reminder of what happened during that week. So I like checking my photos from my phone. I also post a lot on Instagram, so I make sure to check my Instagram stories. For any relevant events, they're mostly selfies, unfortunately. Okay. So on the first page of my journal, I actually listed down the weeks of 2020 so that I don't have to check online all the time. We are currently on week 9 of 2020. It is from February 24th to March 1st. So I had a pretty wild week, and by wild, I mean my mood were all over the place. I guess turning 30 really hit me pretty bad. So there were plenty of lows during this week. It was also a week of many highs. I was turning 30. It was the week I started YouTube, so I definitely wrote that one there. It was also at the beginning of Lent. I also started a Bible lettering challenge on Instagram that week. It's a 40-day challenge, so all throughout Lent. So I don't look up the camera, so I didn't realize that my camera actually died on me, so I don't have any more boring videos of me writing on my journal. So this is all done. At least the journaling part, the actual journaling part. I'm a really busy person, so I always try to justify the things that I do by asking myself what my purpose is or what my motivation is. And if it's something that I do just for the sake of, then it's not worth doing. And so I really had to defend my decision to go back to journaling because I am doing a lot of other things on the side as well. And there is this line from Game of Thrones that just really blew my mind. It's actually by Samuel Tarly. I'm not sure if I said that right. And he said, "This is death, isn't it? It is forgetting and being forgotten." And that is my purpose because I want to remember things. And so I journal. And finally, we have these number stickers. They're similar. They're just a smaller version of the 0 and the 9 on the leftmost part of the page. They're really nice. I got them from the dollar store, except they don't stick very well, so you also have to glue it on the page to make sure. And there you have it. Thank you for sticking around and chatting and journaling with me.